And joining us now is Republican Congressman Bob Good from Virginia with his perspective. Congressman, we appreciate you making the time. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And we're increasingly seeing that this is becoming such an important issue, top of mind for voters. Our most recent NewsNation Decision Desk HQ poll finding that the southern border is now the second biggest concern for voters, not just in border states, all across the country. This is only behind inflation right now. In your opinion, how do we fix the southern border?
I want to just begin by thanking NewsNation for excellent coverage here. Thank you for doing your part to try to inform the American people and to hold accountable the Biden administration for what they are doing on purpose. This is by design. President Biden said he was going to open the border, and he's done a better job of doing that than anybody could have imagined. You have some 10,000 illegals invading the country every day, just overwhelming Border Patrol. Border Patrol works very hard. These are good law enforcement officers who want to do their job. But there was a story that just came out today, the Washington Examiner reporting that the Biden administration has suppressed information from Border Patrol. They've not allowed them to the leadership to talk to the media. They went so far as to say these people they were reporting from in leadership saying the Biden administration hates Border Patrol. And because they want the Biden administration and the Democrats believe that anyone who wants to come here from around the world has a right to come into the United States, whether it's legally or illegally. And most Border Patrol agents now are devoted to processing as many illegals as possible, as quickly as possible, as required by this Biden administration.
Okay, I want to ask you about this. To be fair, in February, the Senate seemed close to a bipartisan border deal until it was killed. And there are some, including Republican Senator James Lankford, who say that Republicans were told by former President Trump not to support it. What is your reaction to that?
Well, that was a phony border security bill. The Democrats are not confused on how to secure the border. President Biden took executive action, some 100 executive actions, 60-something on the very first day, to open the border. He obviously stopped wall construction, but he also ended Remain in Mexico. He reinstated catch and release. And so they're releasing thousands a day with no court order or no time to appear. And then Biden could call on Chuck Schumer to pass the H.R. 2, the real border security bill that the House passed a year ago, but he won't do that. So what you had was a phony border security bill, really an amnesty bill that was going to give work visas to illegals who were here. And it was a pretend border security bill, an amnesty bill combined with a Ukraine funding bill designed to give protective coverage politically to Democrats who have facilitated this border invasion.
Very quickly, because there are two more topics I want to turn to. Just piggybacking off of this, we know Senator Joe Manchin has said that Trump killed what he calls a slam dunk border bill, that Trump shoulders that responsibility. Do you disagree with that?
Absolutely disagree with that. Totally dishonest. House Republicans knew that was a terrible bill, and we were against it from the very beginning.
Okay, and there is a story on thehill.com today that suggests Marjorie Taylor Greene's failed plan to oust Speaker Johnson could actually have lasting implications for Republicans down the road. Do you think she was wrong to go ahead with her motion to vacate? Is this just more chaos for the GOP in this crucial moment in time?
While I'm very disappointed in Speaker Johnson, and I don't think he'll be able to win a speaker election in November, it was not the time to do it. Just simple math in the calendar said that, and I'm glad that that motion was tabled. I was vocal in opposing that. We only got a 2 or 3 vote margin. We need to focus on reelecting President Trump, winning back the Senate, and expanding our House majority.
Okay, Republican Congressman Bob Good from Virginia, I appreciate the perspective and time. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.